The youngster, Aryan, he's done a good job in the context of this game. 10 of his first over, especially when there is 69 on the board in 5 overs. You've done well as a youngster. He'll only get better with age. Alongside me, it's going to be Amin for the next 5.
And just as I was about to pick up my mic, there's been a little bit of a mishap here for the IAS Invincibles. And I think Imran Khan will be absolutely disappointed.
He's disappointed for sure. There's no two thoughts about it. That's what his action says. It was a bullet throw. Believe it's a corner. It's a corner. A yard or two. Not in favor of Mehran. He's going to be devastated. 31 odd of 14. The red light has struck. And that's going to be against the IAS Invincibles. The star impactor. Mehran Khan walks back. 31 of 14 for him. Run out Osama and Rauf. IAS Invincibles lose their second for 69.
A livid Mehran Khan who just left the field, and in walks another new batter for IAS Invincibles. I believe it's Suvindu. And just when IAS Invincibles were trying to look in control of the proceedings out there in the middle, a freak run out. Takes the outside edge. It's a quick outfield today, this afternoon. Shafiq Jan will not be able to stop that. So getting off the mark with a boundary.
The third area. And the story continues. The love story of the third. The number of runs scored in that area, unbelievable. Another boundary off the outside edge of Suvindu's bat. Gets off with a boundary.
He'll breathe easy now that he's got an off mark. Once again, just deftly guiding it. They know that they've gotten a start. And at the halfway stage, 69 was not a bad situation whatsoever. Especially to be taking risks like that.
I believe it's unbelievably good. Especially with the kind of day that IAS finished yesterday with. Small changes.
Easy.
We'll be happy to fend it away on this occasion, Mansoor.
Played 2 matches last evening. Both against the same opponents, the Royal Oman Stallions, and they were struggling. A little bit of fumble. Is there a chance for another run out? No, Aryan Bish did not collect that cleanly. Else it would have certainly been curtains for Suvindu on the non-strikers end.
Should have been curtains for sure. They need wickets here. Majees Titans wouldn't be wrong in saying that 2 teams struggling. He was not even in the frame. Should have been collected by the youngster. 2 teams struggling in this tournament against each other. Majees Titans and IAS Invincibles trying to have the better of each other.
Pitched it up. This is brave stuff here from Aryan Bisht, and he's going to end his spell of 2 overs in a very, very economical manner. They're just going to be safe and make sure that there are no overthrows affected. 6 overs gone, 77 for 2, and Aryan Bisht ends with 18 for no wickets to his name. Suvindu and Mansoor from the IAS Invincibles are out there battling. And looking at the volatility of this IAS batting lineup, umpire Hari signals the floating power play because Mansoor Mazhar does strike the ball well. Let's have a look at that field. There's a deep square leg out patrolling the boundary. And a fine leg perhaps also patrolling the boundary. It's going to be Abid Khan, one of the most impressive bowlers this tournament has produced. And straight away cleans him up. What a start to the floating power play the MAJEES Titans have had, especially because it's a dangerous Mansoor Mazhar.
He's all smiles, Abid. Why wouldn't he be? It's a double bluff. The field suggested it's going to be short and quick. And this was the slowest that Abid could bowl. And it's done the trick. Back of the hand, slower one. And Mansoor played all over it. Not in any position to get it on the bat at all. Mansoor Mazhar, impressive 29 of 19, but walks back courtesy of Abid. 3 down for IAS. It's a game of seesaw at the moment. Muzaffar walks in for IAS Invincibles. It's such an important juncture in the game. It's the floating power play. Both the teams trying to take the edge past each other.
And I believe it's all got to do with those critical overs that Aryan Bisht bowled, just trying and frustrating the batters and not getting in the flow of runs. Once again tries that slower delivery, this time not targeting the stump, slightly away from the off stump. This is good stuff from Abid Khan.
What I really like about Abid is he's one of the quicker bowlers in this competition, in this local arena. But what does he use? He uses change of pace, slower. Look how late Mansoor Mazhar tried to be, but still he was way too early.
Such a lethal weapon. Of course, you do know that he's a fast bowler, and any kind of a fast bowler needs to have a lot of change-up deliveries in their repertoire. Once again tries that change-up delivery. So I think this over is going to be slow left arm by Abid Khan.
What happens with the change of pace is that as a batter you are expecting a certain range. So if a bowler is bowling between 130 and 140, that is the time frame that you're ready with. Once that difference is really big, it's very difficult for you to anticipate because the response time is a fraction of a second only. Not even a second, fraction of a second.
Couldn't agree more on you on that. If you just thought that fast bowling was all about running in hard and delivering express fast deliveries, just like that one, coming in sharply into the right-hander. Well, it's so much more than that.
On this occasion, firing it in, showing the batters that he has something. And what he's done is, he's taken out the offside. There is not even a single ball that the batters have to look to play towards the offside. Because right now, what they're fighting up against is the change of pace. Just get the bat to ball. They're struggling with that. Forget about the field. Offside was taken out of equation, not for too long, because Savindu on this occasion, or was it Mudassir? has struck over point and they will accumulate a boundary.
What a great shot this one was. Just have a look at that. Ball's in full, so just misses his length on this occasion, and that gives Muzaffar enough chance to get underneath the ball, show the face of the bat and guide it deftly over that fielder who was stationed inside the circle because of the floating power play. So finally, he just manages to let loose Abid Khan. Last ball of the floating power play. Bangs it in short. It's a bum ball. Abdul Rauf collects it. And what a soft dismissal this is for Muzaffar.
What impresses me is that nobody needs to appeal because Muzaffar walks away straight away. No need for an appeal, no need for an umpire when you can have honesty on your side.
Yeah, just have a look at that. Took him by surprise. He thought it was going to be another slower one or maybe missing his mark by bowling a full length delivery. As a result, Muzaffar Nasir has to depart. He's done over by Abid Khan. Just scored 5 and a boundary to his name. 83 for 4 at the end of the 7th over. New man in, captain Haitham Bahar Ali, but he'll be on the non-strikers end. Savindu will face the bowler and it's going to be the stand-in captain Ubaidulah with the ball in hand. 3 overs remaining in this first innings. 83 for 4. Now the IAS Invincibles haven't lost the plot completely. Yes, they haven't capitalized more on that brilliant start Imran Khan and Mansoor Mazhar have gotten them. But they're still not lagging behind at the moment. A boundary or two in every over will still keep them in the pegging.
It's captain versus captain. Ubaidulah comes into the attack as Haitham walks to the crease at the non-striker's end. They need boundaries.
Yeah. And a separate set of plan for Ubaidulah. As you can see, long off coming into the circle at mid-off. And then you have the cow corner also coming into the circle. However, the long on is still kept out there for the slog shot. So good thinking here. And that's what he does. It's in the air. 2 fielders trying to converge. It's just going to land safely in between them. This time, much better communication by the fielders of the MAJEES Titans all throughout the match. And as a result, you do know that you can see a few runouts being affected, some sharp fielding, quick throwbacks.
Looking to slog it through against the line. And the deep square leg fielder was never in play. A buzz being the fielder at deep square leg. The score predictor suggests 112. They'll be fairly disappointed with that number. 69. 69 at the halfway mark. And if you can just get to 112 in the process, you have not done a great job. Need to get 120, 120 plus. And for that, in the remaining 15 deliveries, Savindu and Haitham will have a big role to play.
This is a key over because 85 for 4 and you're bowling the 8th over right now. In case the IAS Invincibles do not find a boundary from here, it's just going to be a mediocre outing. Big shot, it's in the air, slice the bat, 2 fielders. Got himself into a very uncomfortable position.
Not happy. Not happy is Ubaidulah. He expects a better effort. At the moment, Savindu is trying to throw the kitchen sink at almost everything. Just wants it to connect from the meat, from a good part of the bat, and wants the ball to travel. Captain to captain. And an inside edge. This will do. A boundary to the name of Haitham. They needed something to get going, and Haitham has got a boundary here.
Yeah, somehow or the other, they're managing to collect boundaries at regular intervals in every over. And this is something the MAJEES Titans would be hurting at, because they're giving it their all right now in the field.
It almost feels as if Ubaid came for a fight with Haitham, and Haitham touched Ubaid and ran away. Cheeky, but does count.
Plays the paddle. I think it's gone all the way, and this is supreme timing. 4 signal by the umpire, but I think this is some real good stuff here from Haitham Bahar Ali.
This is incredible. More like Surya Kumar Yadav using the pace of the fast bowler. If on the previous occasion he was cheeky, he touched Ubaidulah and ran away. This is a knockout punch to Ubaidulah. I feel it's travelled all the way. What are the options? 4 bowlers available. Manik, Yasir, Shafiq Jan, Tikshana, Ubaidulah. I believe Ubaidulah will bowl one more here as a captain. Who is the other one going to be? 2 overs in hand. 2 wickets to Abid Khan. He's been the pick of the bowler so far. Believe Shafiq Jan would have the ball. He's been the most expensive, but he's also the most experienced.
Absolutely. It's the penultimate over, and Tikshana has been entrusted with trying to make a very, very economical over here. 94 for the loss of 4 wickets at 8. I think they have a margin of just 6 here. Picks it up. It's down the ground. The fielder settling underneath it. Abid Khan does not miss many. And Tikshana has struck on the very first delivery.
It's an easy catch. Almost as if it was a catching practice for Abid. He placed that long on in the arc of the right-hander. Never looking to keep it down. And Abid says, thank you very much. This is like a session of fielding practice. Suvindu walks back after playing a lot of shots and not getting many runs to his name. 7 of 7 for him, courtesy of Tikshana. 94 for 5 IAS.
It's going to be Yasir now for the IAS Invincibles. He has 5 balls remaining in this over to make a difference. 94 for 5. The score predictor, 112. Can IAS Invincibles just manage to better that and prove everybody wrong?
They need 26 at the minimum in this remaining 11 deliveries to get to 120. Yasir Dua, a play and a miss. There are prayers that need to be answered here. Dua needs some runs and need them very, very quickly.
They'll be throwing their bat at everything. Just have a look at that. Kept it away from the right-hander. I think this is a very, very good ball. He's just stuck to hitting that tram line with amazing accuracy. Once again, sticking to the tram line, keeping it away from the right-hander, and that's a tactic they'll follow.
He was done for pace on the previous occasion. On this occasion, he had way too much time and not able to use in his favor. Captain quickly having a word with Yasir. They need to get things right here. IAS Invincibles, all that effort that was put in the first 5 overs, need to capitalize at the bare minimum in this remaining 9 deliveries for that.
Full toss. It's in the air. Fielder settling underneath it, and he's taken it. Abid Khan is in the hot zone as far as catching is concerned. And this is really disappointing.
He has a spring in his feet, Abid Khan. It was a full toss. Yasir Dua only managing to find the hands of Abid. 2 wickets to his name when he was bowling. 2 catches now when he's fielding at long on. And that too in the same over. Yasir Dua walks back. Yasir Dua rather. Without troubling the scorers. 6 down for IAS at 94.
Amin Habib is the new batter in, and reputation, if it would precede himself. He is a handy bat, especially lower down the order. When you've got a few balls to spare, he can always learn, or he can always look to make a difference. Amin Habib, however, he is against an on-song Tikshana. Full toss once again, kept it away for him, clears the infield, not going to stop that boundary, so he finally manages to score a few runs of Tikshana in this over. Otherwise, it's been 4 dot balls.
If you can strike a boundary of the very first ball that you're facing, you're more than handy here. Ibn Amin, never looking to keep it down, just wanted to clear the backward point, and that big gap towards the boundary was always going to allow the ball roll over to the ropes. This is a good start. Very, very good start for Ibn Amin. Can he continue? 7 deliveries remaining in this first innings. Just 4 runs of this over. And 2 wickets. Tikshana.
This time he once again keeps it away from the right-hander. But it's going to be really, really disappointed because it's going to be a boundary for Amin Habib. With that, 100 comes up for the IAS Invincibles.
They stay in the hunt. Ibn Amin keeps them in the hunt. He leaked a lot of runs yesterday, and that is why he will have to make sure that there are a lot of runs made from the bat today. The first being a shot over point. On this occasion, a shot over the wicket keeper, the safest area in the field. 102 for 6 at the end of 9.
Captain Haitham Bahar Ali has been on the spectator end the entirety of the last over. And now, in the 10th over of this innings, it's up to him to get started, to set the momentum. 102 for 6 is where he sees his side at the moment. How much more can they do from here?
A batsman striking at 300. That's the captain, Haitham. Swung well. There is a fielder in the deep, and he will hold on to that. Believe it is Abbas there at deep square leg. Swinging across the line to deep square leg. A slog sweep, not coming to the effect of Haitham Bahar on this occasion.
Gutsy move here from Ubaidulah, asking the left-arm orthodox spinner to bowl the very last over in this innings. And of course, it was expected that Haitham Bahar Ali as well as Amin Habib are going to go after any bowler that's going to be thrown at them. On this occasion, Haitham Bahar Ali holds out on the leg side. So he walks for 9. Yusuf Manik has struck in the very last over on the first ball. 102 for 7 IAS Invincibles. New batter in, it's Shazad, left-hander against a left-arm orthodox spin. This is going to be an interesting battle. Keeps it away from him. Asking for a wide, but the umpire not interested. He knows his duties.
Manik.
2 dot balls, more importantly. In the arc, and the timber is going to be disturbed. Shazad is going to be walking back. It was slower in the air, and Shazad has played all over it.
There's one thing about keeping it tight in terms of runs scored, and there's one thing about keeping a tight line and length with consistency. And Yusuf Manik has done just that. Have a look at that. Pitch is just outside off stump, crashing into the stumps. And Shazad just came out with one mode, and that is an all-out attack. Takes a jump as well before hitting that. And I believe this was absolutely ugly looking. Shazad Rahim goes for naught. Yusuf Manik is on fire at the moment. These are 4 dot deliveries. He really want to end well from here onwards.
3 dot balls in a row, 2 wickets to the name of Yusuf Manik. Swung across the line. This is going to be runs. Imran, who is known for his bowling, has got runs, and as many as 6 of them, and he applauds to the pavilion. Why wouldn't he? It's a rare occasion.
Well, absolutely not known for his batting, but certainly known for his absolutely thrilling bowling skills. He's hit that a long one. No chance for the fielder. At long on, even the cow corner fielder, it was bisected right between them. Goes for another one. This one's high, sky high. Aryan Bisht collects it. Not going to miss those, especially somebody from the Oman Cricket Academy. A good student of cricket. Yusuf Manik is having a dream last over.
He's taken it. Aryan Bisht. He's a very good fielder, and that's the reason he is at long on. Imran getting a lot of height and not a lot of distance. And hence, it was an easy catch for Aryan Bisht. 3rd wicket of the over for Yusuf Manik as Imran departs for a maximum to his name. 108 for 9. And that's where IAS Invincibles will conclude their innings at.
The score predictor did say 112. 108 is what they ended up with. I'm sure they really wanted a few more runs on their side. What a great contest this between bat and ball. There was something in it for everybody. If it was something about in the beginning when Imran Khan and Mansoor Mazhar provided fireworks, and towards the end, it was MAJEES Titans who pulled it back just at the right time.
Talking about batting, Imran Khan's run out could have affected the scoreline. 31 of 14 for him. Mansoor Mazhar looked good as well, 29 of 19. And once they got that base, everybody came in and threw the kitchen sink at everything possible, just trying to slog around, and a few contributions here and there. 7 extras, pretty decent in this format.
Abid Khan, the pick of the bowlers, and so did Manik Yusuf. 18 runs and 2 wickets for Abid Khan. 21 runs and 3 wickets for Yusuf Manik, coming in at very crucial junctures of the game. Theekshana in that penultimate over was brilliant as well. 2 wickets for 20 to his name. 7 extras for the MAJEES Titans, which contributed to the total of 108. That's how the proceedings started. IAS Invincibles, as MAJEES Titans had won the toss and elected to bowl, put them into bat. Abid Khan was absolutely taken apart. However, there was that run-out chance very early on in the innings. Mansoor Mazhar played quite a few attractive shots, cheeky shots. Imran Khan looked in sublime touch, going for really big sixes, tonking off. And this is where I think the momentum shifted to MAJEES Titans. That run out of Imran Khan, he would have been really disappointed. Captain Haitham Bahar Ali and Mansoor Mazhar were also quick to follow. Abid Khan provided some entertainment with some change-up deliveries, bowling the right areas. Every now and then a new batter walked in. The first ball, they seemed really impressive, and the second ball holed out to a fielder. Most often, the fielder was Abid Khan. Big sixes on the way, but even the wickets kept falling on the other end. Lucky shots. Boundaries came at just the right time for IAS Invincibles, making sure they get past the 3-figure mark. Catching practices for all the fielders in MAJEES Titans. But then Yusuf Manik, what a last over that was. Apart from that 6 of Mohammad Imran, otherwise it was just one-way traffic, and Yusuf Manik ended it well.
So that means that IAS Invincibles was able to get 108 on the board, and MAJEES Titans will require just one more than that, 109 in their allocated 10 overs at 10.9. The chase on the other side of the break.
Welcome back from the Oman Cricket Academy. Oman D10 powered by FanCode has moved to match number 17 with IAS Invincibles after getting a brilliant start. Could only manage to get on 108 on the board for the loss of 9 wickets. MAJEES Titans bowlers, well, they have had a very dreadful start. 69 for 1 at the end of 5, but after that was Manik Yusuf picking up 3 wickets, giving away 21, 2 for Abid Khan and 2 for Tikshana Sanjeeva. 109 is the target. 2 batters are out there in the middle. Alongside with them is the team defending the target. Joining me in the commentary box is Mudassir Ali. 109 is the target, Mudassir. Surely MAJEES Titans would fancy their chances.
Good evening, Noman. Good evening to all our viewers. We are coming live from Oman Cricket Academy. MAJEES Titans requires 109 runs to win this game. After being in an imperious position in the first innings, they just lost the track. IAS Invincibles, we thought they'll be going beyond 120, but nonetheless 108 on the surface is a very good track, keeping in light during this time. Sun going down, it's not easy for the batters. It's Osama and Abbas out there in the middle. A youngster, Osama, who loves to be aggressive from the ball 1. So it will be a good battle, Noman, between bat and ball. And you can see on the background, as there is a wind blowing across the ground, it might help the fast bowlers.
Well, absolutely, but we are going with the left arm spinner first up from the Oman talent. "109 is the target. We're all in readiness. Play calls. The umpire. It is a batting power play with the ring of fielders. Shazad for the first delivery. Going down the leg side, targeting the stumps on the first ball.
The early jitters. Slight hesitation. It was on the pads. There was never a single.
Once again, trying to pick that one. Hesitant, very hesitant start this by Osama Akil.
Two balls bowling on the pads. There was an opportunity for Osama. The first run on board for MAJEES Titans in the shape of leg bye. It's a very, very long boundary toward the leg side. He's bowling from Oman tail end. So he'll be fancying chances to go towards that offside, but good piece of bowling. He's sticking to that middle and leg stump Noman and bowling as per the field.
Spot on. Required run rate of 11 at the start of the innings, and if you bowl a decent first over, you put more pressure on the batting side. Heaving that on the onside will find the mid-wicket fielder.
The first run for Abbas and the first run for MAJEES Titans from the blade of Abbas. The left arm orthodox, keeping things tight.
Better. That's better line, better length. Targeting the stumps, not giving any room outside off. Shazad. What a first over. Steps out Osama towards the onside. Straight in the hands of the fielder. Shazad has struck gold in the first over.
Hatim Bahar started with a spinner, with his star spinner. Responded to the call of the captain is Shazad. A flighted delivery. Yet again in the middle stump. And trying to go big, finds the man at long on. Wicket number 1 going down. The young hard hitter without troubling the scorers. Osama Akil, a slow walk back to the hut. 2 on board, they have lost their first wicket. So the first over, a fruitful over from Shazad, going for just a couple of runs, but what matters is that big wicket of Osama. A very good captaincy. It's a shorter end toward the leg side for the batters, and he has given that responsibility to the man in form with the ball, Mohammad Imran.
Imran starts off. Oh, keeper couldn't gather that one. And you got to wait and check for the umpire signal. That has brushed the helmet. So there's going to be 5 runs for the MAJEES Titans.
Wanted to pull, misses the line, not getting the support from Nadisha. And top of that penalty, 5 runs, hitting the helmet. A bonus 5 runs have been awarded. But they have ran a single as well, but it is not considered. Is it considered as a single?
We got to wait and see if that would be considered or not. 6 of the first ball. Lucky runs for MAJEES Titans. Or not. We gotta wait. The run has been cancelled. So as per the rules, from what we understand with us, is that these are the 5 penalty runs and that's it. Running between the wickets won't be counted. So Abbas will be taking the strike now. 5 of the first delivery.
He's back on strike. What a tournament he is having. An incredible pace generated by Imran in the previous couple of games we have seen. He has found his cadence when it comes to the fast bowling department. Those lethal Yorkers, back of lane deliveries, the batters are always in trouble.
Well, Mudassir, I tell you what, this is the 4th domestic competition I'm covering in Oman at the Oman Cricket Academy, and this is the most improved version of Mohammad Imran I've seen in the course of last 2 years. His run-up, his pace, him wearing the pace, length, everything has been immaculate. So good to see him stepping up on the big occasion.
During my whole life, I have never met Shoaib Akhtar. But I'm lucky enough, sitting in the comm box, I'm lucky enough that I'm watching this fast bowler. He resembles the legendary fast bowler, not only the action, but the way he walks, everything, it resembles me of legendary fast bowler Shoaib Akhtar.
He's not just getting to the pitch of the ball, Abdul Rauf. Getting too hard on the every single delivery he has faced. Have a look at this one. Going away from the right-handed batter and just trying to force a shot which is not on.
He's trying to force, rightly said. The only difference what I feel between Imran and Shoaib Akhtar is like a SUV car, wherein Imran is like a saloon car.
And that's what the saloon car sometimes does. Little wavered outside off. We were mentioning about Imran, the way he has improved, but something that remained constant and consistent is him not being up to the mark in terms of this area. The wide, the extras, the no balls. And just a little funny stat for you. Mudassir, that not once, not twice, but thrice in this tournament that he has got a wicket of a no ball. And twice that he's got a wicket of the free hit as well.
Excellent. Sticking to that offside area. A bit animated sometimes, Mohammad Imran. I like the way he bowls. I still remember when the D series started here in Oman and the sun going down. What a beautiful venue here in Oman Cricket Academy and a beautiful view. Thanks to our production team and cameraman. Half moon has been sighted here in Muscat, Oman. This is what Noman was talking about. You cannot bowl too many extras in the shorter format. Not even in the longer format, but as a fast bowler, he's trying to generate that pace. That might be the problem for Imran.
Here there has been a sort of worry for him. 2 wide, 5 penalty runs. Other than that, it has been a decent over. Seven deliveries so far. 7 balls have been bowled. Only 4 of them have been legal. Going away from the right-handed batter. Not good approach and technique from Abdul Rauf. He's just trying to force that. And there is this specific term that we use. And with this we come to the end of over number 2. It is 10 for 1.
They have lost Osama in the first over. Yes, Amin, Ibn Amin runs in. It was in the slot. Miles up in the air. Is there a chance for Shazad? Just falling short of Shazad. Trying to break the shackles here, Abbas.
But at some point of the innings, they would have to do that. Going at the run rate of around 5 while chasing around 11 is absolutely criminal. It was there to be hit. Just the timing and placement was not on offer.
The batting has been a major concern for Majees Titans throughout this tournament, except that one win against Muscat Thunderers. They were unable to provide that electrifying start at the top of the order. The only positive, in fact, there are 2 players who has impressed me from Majees Titans. Manik, Yusuf, the left-arm orthodox, and the left-arm fast bowler Abid. Positive signs for them. Way outside the off-stump, chance! And Mohammad Imran has taken a blinder at third man. It's not easy, keeping in mind the sun going down. But all eyes wide open. What a brilliant take.
Good anticipation there. Low full toss, trying to clear that backward point fielder. Jumping backwards, and have a look at this for a celebration. He is amused. He is elated. Out goes the dejected Abid Khan for 3. 12 for 2 Muscat Thunderers. Batting at number 4 is the left-handed Vishwa. Muscat Thunderers are reeling at the moment, 12 for 2. Ibn Amin, although he's given away 9 wides yesterday in the first over, but has made a fairly decent comeback today.
Welcome over, 3 to go.
Ibn Amin.
Don't go with the short forms. It's MAJEES Titans. It's Vishwa Vijay Ratna out there in the middle. Just getting carried away. He's a big fan of Vishwa Vijay Ratna, Numan Chaudhary, the left-hander. What a delivery. Jack backed into the left-hander. It has been impressive. This is what happens. The wicket goes down. All of a sudden, you can see that energy in the fast bowler. It was a bit fuller, trying to slice and trying to go over Imran. What an excellent take. A scintillating effort. What a tournament he's having. Even Imran was surprised after taking that catch.
Not easy under the dying sun. Straight in the hands of the fielder. Wicket brings another one. Ibn Amin, what a turnaround for him. From conceding 7 wides yesterday to getting 2 wickets in the first over.
Plan working in favor of Amin. He's bowling wide towards that 5th stump to the right-handers, and this time he finds the man at the point. Haitham Bahar, no mistake. Double strike in his first over. Another explosive batters departs. Abdul Rauf managing just single. 13 on board. They have lost 3 wickets.
Faizan batting at number 5. Has been a decent run getter for the MAJEES Titans. Well, for Faizan Abdullah, we got deep long on the cow corner, backward square leg at the fence, sweeper cover on the offside. On the pads, easy pickings, but will find the fielder at the backward square leg. Single will end the over, 3 done. 14 on the board for the loss of 3 wickets. Yasir has been introduced in the attack from the Oman LNG end. What a day for IAS Invincibles. Yeah, that hard length has been the key feature for Yasir. We have seen that yesterday as well. He hits the deck hard.
He's a skiddy customer, Naman. Doesn't have a jump in his bowling action, and that is the reason the effort that he puts in, it's on most occasions just a skid.
Yeah, once again, that skiddy customer that you have mentioned, angling it away from the left-handed batter. Decent start, very good start this by Yasir.
Another thing that I would like to mention is Yasir has not played a lot of cricket, and that's the reason he's sticking to his basics. And when you keep things simple, it's always an advantage.
You're spot on. The basics are the key. The sun is just setting down, and right time to welcome the floodlights towers here at the Oman Cricket Academy. The problem that has been with the MAJEES Titans batters, they are trying to force the shots. They are not trying to place in the gap, time the ball. They've just been trying to force. And this is something that happens once you have a lot of runs on the board. Once you are chasing a target of over 109, this is what gets to your mind.
We'll get a single. So often we forget that cricket is a game. We don't make time to enjoy it and we let pressure take over. Just like life, if we can enjoy it, things can be so different.
Absolutely right. And enjoying at the moment is Yasir though, has bowled a decent first over. 4 done. It is 18 for 3. Change of skippers has not brought the change in fortunes for the MAJEES Titans. 3 top orders batters could not enter the double figures. Shafiq, Ubaidulah to come. On the other hand, Vishwa and Faizan trying to rebuild that.
Wide ball.
Savindu starts off with a wide.
They're well in control of the game here. IAS Invincibles just need to stick to the basics. MAJEES Titans is in a lot of trouble. Looking for the reverse. This is still yet to wide.
Very interesting rule when the batter reverses. Both sides are considered as the offside.
Missing it through. Not clean behind the stumps. I feel it's not for the reverse, it's for the switch hit. When you're playing a switch hit, that is changing the hands on the bat. Batting as a left-hander, that's when wide is on both sides.
Stepping out of his crease, not waiting for the umpire signal. Faizan will be taking a walk back to the hut, and Savindu has struck once again.
Faizan Abdullah amongst the runs on most occasions, not today. Has to walk back. Pressure mounting on MAJEES Titans as they try to force the proceedings. Faizan will have to walk back to the hut. Missing the line completely. Never even able to come back. Just when we say average glove work, he produces a brilliance. Faizan Abdullah 3 of 5 and MAJEES lose their 4th.
Middle stump. Sir, right arm over. Start again back here.
Walks in Shafiq at number 6. A lot depends and relies upon him how he's going to build this innings. What a struggling run for MAJEES Titans. They are missing out on Zishan Maqsood, Ajay Lal Cheta, Ravindra.
What do you do on an occasion like that? The required run rate just around 16. You have lost 4, just not got a start. Do you give up and play for the net run rate, get as many as possible, or still go for the chase? This is a good shot, pulled. It was a half tracker to start off with, and this is a good shot by Vishwa.
Judged the length early. Vishwa was a half tracker. Went down on the back foot, clearing that mid-wicket fielder. At some point, the fielder thought he had a chance.
White ball.
That's going to be a wide. Good idea by Sabindu. Shuffling across the off stump, you ball it wider. Don't ball in the arc of the batter.
Struggling at the moment. Another heave, another shot, another similar result, a maximum. Vishwa is looking good here. Things not working for Majees Titans, but it's different for Vishwa here. Back-to-back sixes in the over.
Absolutely. Once again in the zone, feeding in the arc of the batter. Swinging across the line and getting a much needed 6. 5 done, it is 35 for the loss of 4.
Shafiq Jan and Vishwa in the middle for Majees Titans. They have lost 4 of their valuable wickets. And they have a big uphill task of achieving 109 runs. For the next 5, I have Amin Wagli with me as Imran, aka Shoaib Akhtar of Oman, comes into the bowling attack from the Oman LNG end. What can he produce here? 3 runs of his first over.
Just a play and a miss. The ball's just taken the bunt and gone behind the keeper, Asif Al-Balushi, with that handy fielding out there at third man who's inside the circle.
Runs in terms of leg buys, Imran wouldn't mind it. Good effort from the sponsor himself, the owner, Asif Al-Balushi, at short third. And he's quickly changing the field. He's moving to backward point. Asif Al-Balushi, the owner of IAS Invincibles.
Trust me, some of the best fielders field at that position. Big shot. He's taken the aerial route on the leg side. It's a shorter boundary on that side today. And stand it and deliver. What a shot. Cracking. It sounded so good when coming off the bat.
What a shot. Shafiq Jan bringing in the impact back off length. A big heave across the line. And that was always going to be clearing deep square leg. Using the pace of Imran. Might not have got from the middle of the bat. But yet the pace of Imran will allow it to carry over the ropes. A much needed maximum.
Swing and a miss. Absolutely disappointed. He wants to hit every ball into orbit out of the park. And it's because of that 14.14 number that you see there. Required run rate currently hovering around 8 at the moment. Majees Titans, they know they need a few big hits. Can Shafiq Jan make it count? Keeps it away from him, but the umpire, Hari, will raise his arms for a wide.
One thing that IAS Invincibles would like to focus on is their line and length. The number of extras. Look at that, 14 in this format is absolutely criminal. 5 of them coming in terms of penalty. A fault by the wicketkeeper, allowing the ball to penetrate through his legs to the helmet behind him. That's gone up. That's gone up. Fielder coming underneath it. I think it's one of the best. It is Shazad, the left arm spinner, one of the premium fielders of IAS Invincibles, and what an incredible catch he's taken. Made it look easy. Trust me, under lights, just when the sun is setting, it's not easy.
Just a sheer swing of that bat swing. Just have a look. It could be a hit wicket as well. Yes, of course. Shafiq Jan was out in every instance, in every possible way. Trying to throw in the kitchen sink, get as low as possible, because Imran is really, really on point here.
Trouble time continues for MAJEES Titans as the captain walks to the middle, half their side in the dugout. What can they do here? Still keep going after the target. Adjust for the net run rate.
Works it away towards the onside. Will pass the fielder. Fine leg is up in the circle, quite wide as well. Welcome boundary. You've already got a 6 in the over, and now a boundary as soon as the new batter comes in.
If you can get a freebie like that from Imran, why not take it with both hands? On the pads, all that Ubaidulah had to do on the very first delivery that he was facing, the captain of MAJEES, put bat to ball and take four runs in the process.
Loves to bowl Mohammad Imran. Bunts it towards the offside. I think he'll go for a couple of runs. Now, this is just a very exhaustive over. You've got a wide, you've got extras in this. A 6 has been hit, a boundary has been conceded. There is also a wicket that has fallen. But then it's just so exhaustive at the end of the day.
नहीं मगर उसका पहले बॉल डेड है क्योंकि मैं आउट दे दिया वो that fielder no who's that fellow 5 leg fielder he was watching very sharp he was जब भी वो बेल गिरा immediate I think
Amin Habib with the ball in hand came back very strongly in that first spell. Can he do it again? Can he peg IAS and put him in the driving position? Starts off with a wide.
Trying to keep it away from the arc of the left-hander. Vishwa. It's a tough situation here. Just towards the edge. It's a crucial format. You need to keep your line tight. Full toss, pulled. There is a fielder in the deep and he will cut it down. Oh, this is poor running. Should have been a 2.
This is just some good example of how to control yourself in pressure. Just have a look at that. Look at the running between the wickets. They know that they are in the hunt for some extra runs. And you can see Vishwa calling for that second run, but Ubaidulah denying it.
Is he going to be doing the big hitting? He can strike a long ball. Needs to. Although on this occasion, it's only going to be an inside edge onto the pads.
They need to find some inspiration somewhere. MAJEES Titans still yet to see some batters. Shafiq Jan comes in far too early, I believe, for MAJEES Titans. He's a classical slog hitter. Yes, he's a powerful one at that. Can make a difference, but not for too many deliveries remaining. Catch it is the call. Falls just right off Imran Khan at mid-off.
On this occasion, they run two. Third. There is the only worry that I have is with that fielder at third. Outside edges have accumulated so many runs, but the captains do not consider it.
Work tries to go big towards the onside. They'll only be able to steal a single. They're just trying to swing and miss here at this point in time. You need to find the middle of the bat. You need to work on your timing. Amin Habib has kept it really tidy all throughout except that first delivery which has gone for a wide. 54 for 5. It's still not too far behind MAJEES Titans. Have a look at that field. You've got the entirety of the onside at the boundary ropes. And then you've got one at point and long off as well. What a ball. What a ball that is from Amin Habib. That will do tons of good to his confidence. Knocking Vishwa stumps over.
If Amin had a day to forget yesterday, today is a day that he will remember for a while. 2 wickets in his first over, and now he has the back of Vishwa, the impactful Vishwa. The same Vishwa who got a few sixes in the previous overs. And he's going to be departing back for 16 of 10 deliveries. MAJEES Titans in a lot of trouble. 55 for the loss of 6.
$55 for 6 at the moment. Out comes the youngster Aryan Bisht, and I believe he's come out too late for the MAJEES Titans. He's quite young, not so much experience as far as D-Series cricket is concerned. You would have to have him come early on. Loose delivery from Amin Habib. He does not finish it well because it's a wide and a boundary, so these are free runs here. And this will keep MAJEES Titans in the hunt.
Did mention it yesterday on air that every now and then Habib bowls a wide down the leg, which costs him a lot. And that's exactly what he's done here. 5 free runs to MAJEES Titans. They will take it with 2 hands. Why wouldn't they? Score moves on to 60. 49 required of 19 deliveries. They need to get going. Aryan, the youngster, is on strike. And he is going to be castled. 4th wicket for Amin. What a day is he having. Aryan having a false situation here at the Oman Cricket Academy, trying to paddle Amin Habib, and he keeps it straight enough.
Yeah, well, this is just the pressure of trying to up the ante. Aryan coming in really late into this batting lineup, or into batting out there in the middle, that he has no other option but to manufacture shots out of the ordinary. Gone for a golden duck. Aryan Bisht, bowled by Amin. Majees Titans, after 7, are 60 for the loss of 7 wickets. "60 for 7 after 7, and now you see umpire hurry indicating that floating power play. Yasir is going to be bowling that floating power play, so huge responsibility. That lack of pace is going to nag the batters. This time just follows it up really well with a short one. The new batter is Manik, who's at the non-strikers end. At the moment, Ubaidulah, who can hit a long way. He'll look to get underneath the ball.
Doesn't take a single off the first ball. He does realize that everything needs to happen in this over, in these 5 deliveries. Another long shot hit, which has gone just to square leg. Not able to connect. They need boundaries here, especially in these remaining 4 deliveries of the floating power play.
Absolutely. And this is some sort of a tactic that I don't understand. Ubaidulah on the first ball just bunted the ball down to long on and refused a single. Whereas on the second ball, it was an even poorer shot, could not connect. At the end of the day, just ends up taking a single, which could have taken on the first ball itself. Manik gets an inside edge. Only a single. This is poor cricket from Majees Titans at the moment.
If you believe in yourself on the first delivery, you have to believe on the second and third as well. Don't take a single of the first delivery. You have to continue and believe in it. Cannot lose faith, especially when you're the captain. Struck just over mid-wicket, and this has enough legs. Even the likes of Shazad cannot cut it off. This is a good shot from Ubaidulah. We know he can strike the long ball, and he needs to have a lot of strike in the remaining 14 deliveries.
Still not enough. I think in the bargain of getting that boundary, they've wasted 4 deliveries. However, they'll take it in any way and any form possible. At the moment, boundaries are welcome for the Majees Titans. Once again, that short arm jab towards deep mid-wicket. It's going to be another boundary now for Ubaidulah.
Works. This one was better than the previous one. More in control of it. Can he finish with a maximum and keep things interesting is the question. This is well played. A good short arm jab. Waited for the delivery to come to him. Ubaidulah is looking brilliant here, the captain. Sometimes responsibilities allow you to flourish. That's exactly what's happening. Change and field. Deep mid-wicket and long on. And Yasir errs in line. Wide of the off stump on this occasion.
Well, I think he needs to be looking at that field. Deep mid-wicket and long gone just because of those couple of boundaries. I think what they have done is they've opened up straight down the ground and he'll look to hit there. Yes, he does. It's high up in the air. However, he's not got enough bat on it. It's dropped and I think it's hit him flush on his hands. Mohammad Imran, the person who's taken a hit. In the meantime, how many runs have they taken? We've got to see that. I believe they've taken as many as 3.
This is worth a watch here. It went high up in the air. That was good line. Very good line from Yasir. Back of the length, outside off stump. And believe that's straight on the knee of Mohammad Imran. Very closely watched. He's out of the boundary rope. And immediately he is in some pain. Needs some attention. Needs some support from his teammates. Needs the ice pack immediately. These are situations we don't want to see. In a lot of pain, Mohammad Imran, the fast bowler of IAS Invincibles.
In the process, it's of course 8 overs gone. The Majees Titans are 74 for the loss of 7 wickets.
Shazad to bowl the penultimate over. The left arm spinner who likes to fire it in.
It's still anyone's game, especially if Ubaidulah can strike a long ball. Taking a single on the very first delivery. 34 of 11. I still think this is a decent ask here for the Majees Titans. Can they hit some big boundaries in the remaining 10 or remaining 11 deliveries of this innings?
34 and 11, pretty much doable. But for that, you need to have one of the top order batters, one of the recognized batters, along with Ubaidulah. Swings well. Manik doesn't like my words, and he's got a maximum to his name. This is exactly how you answer a commentator who is not supporting you. What a shot by Yusuf Manik here.
It just seemed like ages. He had ages of time before picking it up. Have a look at that. Waited for the ball to come onto the bat. Gets down on one knee. Good flow of the bat against the night sky. Tries it once again. This time landing in no man's land. Couldn't get hold of it. A single only. Look at that. Yusuf Manik wants to get back on strike.
Why wouldn't he? That maximum was delicious. 27 of 9. Need a couple of sixes in this over. In the remaining 3 deliveries to keep it interesting. Ubaidulah fired it in and fired it. Shows him the way once again. And then apologizes to the umpire. Says that, I am so sorry for doing that, but I just wanted to do it.
Absolutely. Ubaidulah was not looking comfortable out there in the middle. In the process, a wicket has fallen for the Majees Titans.
Bilal Khan might be missing from Oman, but his younger blood has come to the crease, courtesy of this wicket.
Shazad making sure things are going to continue looking difficult for the Majees Titans, picking up the key wicket of Ubaidulah, who is possibly the last recognized batter in this Majees Titans side. Have a look at that, pitching it short, targeting the stumps, darting back into the right-hander. Never going to be easy. And now Yusuf Manik will have to face that last delivery and let it go, because 9 overs are done. Blink and you miss by the IAS Invincibles, as 26 are needed of the last 6. 83 for the loss of 8 wickets, Majees Titans. Imran Khan, with all his experience, has been entrusted to bowl the very last over in this second innings. Majees Titans require 26. That means they have no room for error here. They need to get going from ball number 1. Goes for a massive slog towards the onside, but it's only going to be a single, getting Yusuf Manik on strike, who has hit a maximum already, by the way.
Probably 16 runs too many for the last over, considering Yusuf Manik and Abid on strike. Both the players not known for their batting skills.
Slow delivery keeps it away from the left-hander. And this is as normal as Imran Khan can get. He'll use all his experience in trying to close this match out. in favor of the IAS Invincibles. This is good captaincy here, saving Imran Khan for that very last crucial over so that there could be some consistency. In the air, towards the offside, just clearing the fielder who was stationed inside the circle. Couple of runs to Yusuf Manik.
So mathematically, it's out of equation. 23 of 3 deliveries. IAS Invincibles will be mighty happy with their effort this evening. They've been spot on. They look like a different team yesterday. Today is a different team. Making room and going through the wicketkeeper. He's not been spot on today. But yet, they are on the winning side so far.
Well, of course, I believe it is Nadisha continuing for the IAS Invincibles as the duties behind the stumps. Have a look at that. Just missed everything. The batter, the keeper, the stumps. And it's going to be a boundary. So 4 runs here. Just a consolation prize for the MAJEES Titans. Full delivery. He's taken a huge swing at it. So many fielders trying and converging to get that one. It's just going to land safely. They wouldn't mind that, the IAS Invincibles. Things are on their side. Just that one ball remaining and 18 runs to win.
How far do you need to strike the ball to get 18 runs? Is there a solution or is there not?
Well, they'll just have to leave it for another day now. The MAJEES Titans. That's it. That's pretty much safe and sound. The IAS Invincibles and Imran Khan have seen themselves home and crossed the finish line. They've completed a resounding victory against the MAJEES Titans. Remember, they were put into bat after losing the toss. And out came Imran Khan and Mansoor Mazhar, who was swashbuckling all throughout their stay at the crease. The match has been completed. And finally, the IAS Invincibles have completed their victory. And that's the batting scorecard for the MAJEES Titans. Usama couldn't contribute much. Abbas went early as well, and so did the experienced Rauf. Vishwa hung in there, and Ubaidulah as well, who provided some entertainment. Aryan Bisht got out on a golden duck. Yusuf Manik hit a boundary or two. But overall, it's those 27 extras that actually top scored for the MAJEES Titans, and that's a thing to worry about them all throughout these 10 overs. 92 for 8 is what they ended up with.
27 extras, definitely a point to be concerned about when you're an IAS Invincible fan. Bowling was pretty spot on. Savindu Pereira being very, very expensive, but yet having a wicket to his name. Imran Mohammed, as good as ever. 1 wicket to his name and 16 runs in the process. Shazad Rahim, the left arm spinner. 2 wickets for him and in the process of 10 runs. But one name that we are going to be talking about today. A day to forget yesterday, and today a day to remember. Ibn Amin, the star of the bowling attack of IAS Invincibles. 4 wickets to his name, 13 runs is what he conceded, and most importantly, 6 dot balls. And that's where IAS Invincible was a very, very different team today. Imran Khan, 1 over for him only, and he's given 5 in that.
And that's how things started for the IAS Invincibles. First a few boundaries, but then right up top, there was that wicket held beautifully by Haitham Bahar. Wickets kept falling at regular intervals. None of the batters managed to settle down. Some excellent catching and field work by the IAS Invincibles. Stumpings too in the reckoning. Few runs by the left-hander all across the ground, especially targeting that shorter side towards the leg side, and then in walked Mohammad Imran, who was steaming in the process, managed to pick up a wicket to himself as well. Boundaries to MAJEES Titans. They kept coming at some crucial instances. Then that over by Amin Habib. 2 bowls. And all of a sudden, Majees Titans were just reeling under pressure. Short arm jab by Ubaidulah during that floating power play. And then that wicket by Shazad, just rounding things up and making sure that the Majees Titans were out of the reckoning.
IAS Invincibles started with batting first and put on 108 for 9. A very, very good effort, especially courtesy of that partnership between Imran Khan and Mansoor Mazhar. Imran got 31 and Mansoor 29 to him. Apart from that, everyone tried their level best but couldn't make an impactful contribution. Manik got 3 wickets. Abid Khan and Tikshana got 2 wickets apiece. And in reply, Majees Titans never looked to be in control of the game. Lost wickets consistently, especially in the top order, and hence they could only finish at 92 for the loss of 8 in their stipulated 10 overs. Ubaidulah towards the end got 21 for him. Vishwa tried to make an impact, 16 for him as well. Manik towards the later half got 11 not out. And the star of the bowling attack was Ibn Amin, 4 wickets for 13 runs in his 2 overs. And hence, that's the confirmation. IAS Invincibles won the game by 16 runs.
As a result, this is what the impact has been made on the points table. IAS Invincibles have now broken the shackles and got their 2nd point here. So they are on 4 at the moment with 7 games that have been completed. The net run rate is a little bit low, courtesy some big losses they had, especially last evening. Majees Titans at the time is right at the bottom of the table. They have got that one big win at the start of the tournament, but then after that, there wasn't much to talk about. Royal Oman Stallions and Yalla Shabab Giants, as well as Renaissance Challengers, complete the top 3. Muscat Thunderers are in that floating mid-table battle. Top 2 teams will play the finals, just a reminder, and all the teams here will be looking to reach that. The net run rate is going to be really crucial, and 2 teams that you need to point out are probably Royal Oman Stallions and Renaissance Challengers. They've got those big wins, 33-run wins, 27-run wins. Some of them, they've just completed that win in 7 overs, which will only help them during the end stages of the tournament.
It's a cushion. It's an important cushion. And especially when you don't have enough sufficient points, and in a format like this D10, any game can go against you. Even if you lose, if you have the net run rate on your side, it will cover up for you. Yalla Shabab Giants is someone that would like to work on their net run rate because they are closely followed by Renaissance Challengers. We know what Renaissance Challengers can do. We have seen what they have done in the previous editions, and that is where they will be a little concerned and a little worried.
So I guess that's it from this match, and we would certainly go down to the sidelines for the post-match presentation. Stay tuned.
It just has been a one-way traffic for IAS Invincibles as they outplayed Majees Titans by 16 runs in the match number 17 of Oman D10 powered by Fanco. Talking about the notable performances, we have seen Imran Khan scoring 31 of 14 balls and a valiant contribution from Mansoor Mazhar as well. But the man who stood out with the ball in his hand for his blistering bowling performance, 13 runs and 4 wickets, is Ibn Amin, and he's going to be our man of the match. I would like to call upon Ibn Amin to please come up and he'll collect his award from our match official, Mr. Freddy. Ibn Amin had a decent start to the tournament. कुछ बात करेंगे. सबसे पहले तो ये बताएं, बहुत-बहुत मुबारक, second win in the tournament, कैसा महसूस कर रहे हैं?
अल्लाह का शुक्र है, अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह कैप्टन ने मुझे कॉन्फिडेंस दिया और आज कल जो बॉल नहीं हुआ मुझसे, लेकिन आज अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह बहुत अच्छी बॉल हुई. तो टीम की सपोर्ट है मेरे साथ, तो उन्होंने आज खेलने के लिए मौका दिया. तो
इस विकेट पे पहली दफ़ा मैच हो रहा है, को थोड़ा ओवरऑल बताएं सरफेस ने कैसा बिहेव किया आज?
विकेट अच्छा है, विकेट थोड़ा स्विंग मिल रहा है, बॉलर को थोड़ा सा स्विंग मिल रहा है. मुझे तो अच्छा खासा स्विंग मिला, तो उसकी वजह से मैंने आउट किया.
चलें, दूसरी विक्ट्री थी आपकी टीम की, बहुत-बहुत मुबारक हो. उम्मीद करते हैं यही मोमेंटम कंटिन्यू करेंगे.
इंशाल्लाह. Thank you.
Right, and that was Ibn Amin, the man of the match for his amazing bowling performance today. The action continues at the Oman D10 powered by Fangod. We are going to take a short break. We'll see you on the other side with the live action of another game.